EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And a big hit there on the opening kickoff. Wow, that is going to set a tone for what could be a very physical game. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. Throwing is Williams. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Cole Kmet. Touchdown, Bears. Santos to add the point after. He's got it. And the Bears have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. on. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. But he'll gather it back in. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back.
This is intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll run with Swift. Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal. Moore going in motion. One more time, they try Swift. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. On is Santos for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Bears move out on top, 14-0. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And now he's got a man open deep downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. They put Wilson in motion. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
We had a chance to sit down with the quarterback this week in practice. He preached the importance of that. I have to do a better job protecting the ball. Well, so far here early, it doesn't seem like that's been the case. He's been a little reckless here in the opening quarter, and he's going to have to clean that up throughout the rest of this game.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll look to throw. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That is caught. What a throw. Garrett Wilson Touchdown, Jets. The extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Jets are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
3rd and 5. Now Swift. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. In motion now, it's Scott. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They put Wilson in motion. He'll look to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have 2 defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but, man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
Third and 6. Back to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is hard down the field. He's got it. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end.
Go defense, one stop. Shut up.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good for the Chicago Bears.
On 1st down, they give it right back to Swift.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And this ball batted away and incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll be 3rd down.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. In motion now, it's Scott. On 3rd down, it's Williams. That one on target to Moore. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Bears 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. On second down, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Throw it again. It's Williams. This pass is caught by Scott. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Another run here, another run by Swift. And he'll get this close to a first down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the first down. They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They'll try to run with Swift. He slams it in there, and he is in. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Bears. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are out to a 21-10 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Jets. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets are back within 4. It's 21-17. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion now, it's Scott. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
In motion now, it's Scott.
Let's get out of here with the win, though.
They'll run. It's Swift. Ho-ho! And he's going to be very close to a 1st down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll go. It's Swift. Strong. And he's going to have the Bears 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. As we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the 2nd half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. Here's 1st and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
C.J. Mosley on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Give up the middle with Swift. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
On the give, here's Swift. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down.
3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is going to be out of bounds. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
A run on 1st and goal. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
They'll go with him again. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7. A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up. And they cash it in on 3rd and goal. Williams. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Cole Kmet, touchdown Chicago. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. Now, faking the give. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
That's to the right side, and incomplete. Breece Hall, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdown. On the run, here's Hall. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2, unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Moore going in motion. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Here's a handoff, and Swift running right. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. Third and long. Here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And this one is intercepted. It's DJ Reed. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Trying the left side, here's Hall. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward.
23.
They'll run here. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
They will run it over center with Swift. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Moore going in motion. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Williams now to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Sauce Gardner.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Man in motion, heading left. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Jalen Thompson on the stop. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, New York.
Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Sending a receiver right. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Now 2nd and inches. They'll run it with Hall. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half. Here is 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Hall. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. They put Wilson in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
No mental mistakes out there, offense. Warrior 70. Let's end this drive with 6. Go.
They'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here's 2nd down.
Defense is asleep. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing is Williams. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. Now Williams. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
So this one a win for the visiting Jets. They move to 1-0, getting the victory.
Talk Turn the lights on.
Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. The people they make go and dollars they make grow and everything's for show, but I will remain cold and eager. The queen don't talk to the meager, a leader. Who you know in the Zephyr? Been through the trenches, gutter fields and stenches. Gone ball, they filling up the benches. Half-court shooter, spitting from the medulla. Life for the game, they talking like I'm the doula. Nobody want a doula. Bones, I don't fear the stones. I flash the pause. Don't be talking to me crazy with no glass jaw. A spit of light saliva, you can never survive her. Streets got a code up, couldn't decipher. Watch the way you talk when you talking to me. And if you didn't know, it's the NEC. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. If you don't love me, you must hate yourself. Either way you play with me, you gon' play yourself. Don't be stupid, decide that I'm the same. A new rover and they still ain't got the range. Can't even hang with, doing big things, but the fame ain't changed. Trying to maintain, but your chain can't blame. On a new plane, but your main can't tame this. Same dame, but the rock got bigger. Might buy the drop top, got more figures. Pull up in the lot, still block pop. The posse can spot. Come and go, but I still check. Now I ain't saying I'm the best, I'm just saying that you're not. I got it all, baby, give it everything you got. And arrogant. Sitting in the booth, I ain't even gotta lie, cause you know that I'm the truth. Yeah. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever.
Hands up. Yeah, what's up?
Bottles and believe we back in business. This is highly recommended. It's for all of my pushing the limit. Mile high got me over here for the flight attendant.
Yeah, I've been around the world and and seen a thing that I can't buy. See, reaching these type of heights, it come with a third eye. I'm better at betting on me, the numbers don't lie.
That's how we rollin'. You know them gold diggers, want the pick of the litter, burying them hidden figures. I keep them triple hitters, call them silverback gorillas, going 8-8, and you know ain't nobody. What up?
Showtime, yeah, this is the big ticket. Culture Cop Town, I'm talking that King Richard. It's like a movie, I'm seeing the bigger picture. These fellas are Cinderellas, I'm crushing them glass slippers.
On sight, I give you the green light. It's all bark, we all bite.
You gambling with your life? Let's roll the dice.
Piece of problems if this dog in a fight.
That's right.
I'm just trying to get
Legendary.
open them wide.
Something like that.
Mind if I pull up with a few?
We can't arrange that.
Dropping out of the blue.
You know what? That.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Hip-hop took this globe.
We done did it.
Wanna see a mogul? We showing you how to pivot. Got this from DMC. Let's run with it. Took the fundamentals and having some fun with it.
These songs, King Kong, my team strong. Godzilla set fire to whatever I breathe on. Got the killers in choir all singing my theme song.
I could never do this alone.
Come on.
Still Dre, still on top, still got it. The Sonic still iconic, they still the product. I seen the money coming, I showed you that I'm a prophet.
And I'm riding shotgun in case it get out of pocket. Why you wanna press the issue? You need to stop and keep a lawyer on retainer for depositions and dockets. Back to the topic in case you forgot it. Anonymous head bobbing, baby, keep that poppin'.
Baby, I'm just trying to get
Legendary.
open them wide.
Something like
Mind if I pull up with a few?
We can't arrange that.
Dropping out of the blue.
You know what? That.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Yeah, you better pat me down and pray for peace before you let us in. My jettison is full of carnivores and lettuce men. You pushing positive, then we can be the best of friends.